All right. Well, I've set it up all night. Crazy.
Oh, here we go. Almost forgot about it.
Crazytown time. And, well, of the two featured speakers, Joe Biden is the smartest of the two because somebody came back and was the other featured speaker, and there was some empty bottles somewhere in the White House before she took the stage. Roll it, Aaron.
Oh.
Crank it up, friend.
Distinguished guests, Leader Chuck Schumer and Speaker Emerita Nancy Pelosi.
June Kang from the IBEW Apprentice. This is what the President's initiative is about. And thank you to the visionary leadership of Leader Chuck Schumer, the President, Mr. President. This is such a remarkable accomplishment for our country. There's no more urgent task than saving our planet. And we all want to thank the President for making all the difference in the world with an agenda of diversity, inclusion, innovation, and justice, always for the children. At a time, again, in our country is facing so many challenges and uncertainties.
She lost her place.
Right, Mr. Meeks? Ms. Moore? You know that, Mr. Markey, because you did a similar thing in the earlier Congress. Thank you for your leadership. That's an applause line. Seems like yesterday, doesn't it, Chuck?
Wow, she's
like yesterday when you came in with your plot. It's a secret. It's a secret plot. John Peel,
all that James
John
Harden
Stewart,
wine.
thank you.
Huh.
Indeed, under the leadership of you, Mr. President, you'll tell him what I said, right?
I think your patience today exceeds your good judgment. Thank you. And I want to say one thing to your children. I know some really great ice cream places around here.
You creep.
Daddy owes you. So talk to me afterwards. But guess what?
Wait a minute.
It's working. And that's not hyperbole. Created more than 13,400,000 jobs, new jobs, since I took office. In 1 year, it's estimated that that will grow to 1.5 million more jobs. You know, I saw a few of my Democratic friends not in Congress, but friends said, look, you're investing more in red states than in blue states. Bless me, Father.
Couldn't remember the rest.
I'm going to be a good boy. I'm going to keep the Irish in me down a little bit. Y'all thought I was crazy. I wish I had been. But guess what? I was just out there and looking down in the Grand Canyon. And guess what? It's coming back. And thanks to the law, new electric vehicles are going to save. This is a fact. If we do this, and we're doing it now, I'm not even going to start to talk to you about Amtrak. And not violating any international trade agreements. It's all in the law. They've supplied the fossil fuels we need for generations. The product made here in the United States, sold in Montreal or Paris or anywhere around the world, is cheaper than it's made here where it's been produced. I know I don't look it, but I've been around for 400 years. And I've been fighting pharma on this since 1970s. No, not a joke. Unlike the last president, in my first 2 years in office, we actually cut the federal debt, the deficit, by $1.7 trillion. Hear me? The first 2 years. And by the way, if you can be a billionaire, not a problem. I'm a capitalist. I also was listed for 36 years as the poorest man in the Senate, but that's a different issue. You know, and I know my colleagues know this, and I've had 7 of my former Republican colleagues in the Senate come to me and say they agreed with this. But I promised I'd never say the names, and I never will tell anybody. And like I said in the State of the Union, I'll see you at the groundbreaking. You think I'm kidding? You know I'm not. Name me a single objective we've ever set out to accomplish that we failed on. Name me one.
Afghanistan.
In all of our history. Not one. It's never been a good bet to bet against America. And it's still not a good bet today. Just remember who in God's name we are. We're the United States of America. And there's nothing beyond our capacity when we do it together. God bless you all, and may God protect our troops. Thank you, thank you, thank you.
All right, there you go. Okay, so watching it back, maybe it's a tie, but I don't know. I mean,
Man,
she was lit.
She was, yeah.
I know.
Oh,
Man, talk about sauce.
she was sauced up.
How about the woman behind him, Wednesday Adams? I wonder what happened to her. She got old, didn't she, Wednesday Adams? She was on his right shoulder. I mean, wow.
Man, oh man, she was like, girl, listen up here.
Miss President.
Tell Mr. President.
Okay, who took my broom?
That's the 24-hour hammer club. It's the 24-hour hammered club.
Oh, man. Woo.
Good luck.
Nan was letting it fly today.